Are you thinking about relocating or retiring to the Beaufort, South Carolina area, but you don't want one of those big master plan communities with a few hundred or 1,000 homes, and oh, by the way, you don't use the amenities either? Then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to tour some hidden gems of areas that may surprise you, and they're all very different. And stay tuned for the end because I have a surprise, and all I'm gonna say is, do you want to be my neighbor? Okay, let's get started. If you have any questions along the way, please reach out anytime. The first neighborhood I'm gonna tour is Shammy Creek. And looking at my map, you can see it's located about 15 minutes north of downtown Beaufort on Ladies Island. As I drive in, I love how serene and picturesque it is in here. You just can't beat this coastal charm, and most of the homes are situated on at least a half acre. To give you an example, this house has a panoramic views of tidal creeks. Okay, let's take a look at a home currently available as of this video in Shammy Creek. This one is almost 2,000 square feet, over a half acre, 3-car garage, tidal creek, and its own private dock, offered at $825,000. So let's take a look at the photos. As you can see, it is elevated. That's because it is in the floodplain. Flood insurance is still very reasonable here. Love the wraparound porches. Let's look at a few photos inside. Nice and bright, a lot of natural light coming in. I love the wood floors in the house. Nice airy kitchen. We'll just look at a few more photos and then go outside. Now I'm on the back porch. Very nice screened in patio, which is always great to keep the bugs out around here. Some great views of the tidal creek. They've got a little dock down here. You can do some crabbing, which is very popular. And there you have it. Okay, the next neighborhood I'm gonna tour is Vivian's Island. Looking at the map, you can see it's just down the road a few miles from Shammy Creek. As you can see, this is a gated waterfront community as I drive into the neighborhood. The homes in here are designed to maximize the stunning views of the marshes and the waterways. And again, just like Shammy Creek, your lot sizes are going to be about a half acre or even a little more, with some deep water property, tidal creek, and marsh views available. Now, one thing that you need to know about this neighborhood, it is in what we call the AQ zone. Air control, environmental, something or other. I can't remember what the whole acronym is. But in essence, what it means is you are in the flight path of the training jets, the F-18s and the F-35s from the Marine Corps Air Station. So not every day, all day, but a few days a week, few hours a day, you're going to have some of those really cool, what I think are really cool jets flying pretty low over that island because it's very close to the runway. So just something to be aware of. You would have to sign a disclosure saying you realize you are in that AQ zone. But super nice neighborhood, especially for the price point. All right, so let's take a look at one on Vivian's Island. This house just went under contract, but it still give you a good idea of what's out there. This house is about 2,700 square feet with a 2-car garage, marsh view, and it was listed at $849,000. So let's take a look at the photos. Again, elevated for the floodplain. Got some pretty marsh views here. This was actually the dock when it was snowing here. That's quite a bit of snow we got, once every about 10 years. So we'll take a quick look at the interior. Kitchen, very bright, open, nice wood hard floors. And let's focus on the outside. Gorgeous sunsets. Look at that. Amazing. And there's always dolphin all year round you can catch in the water there. Oh, and wildlife as well. All right, there you have it. Vivian's Island. Now I'm off to an area called Meridian, and this is a great location for a few reasons. Looking at my map, you can see it's just a mile or so from downtown Beaufort, which makes it very appealing. And it's got this gorgeous 10-acre park just down the road that you can enjoy. You can do some fishing on the dock. Looks like this guy's doing some today. And it's also got a walkway all the way over the bridge from the park, so you can conveniently walk or ride your bike right to the downtown area. And I'm driving down Meridian now, and then there's also a few side streets like Tucker that has houses on them in that surrounding area. So just a good little pocket area with definitely some perks, but no HOA. All right, here is a home currently available right on Meridian Road. It is just under 1,700 square feet, offered at $549,500. Does have a 2-bay garage. So let's jump through some of the photos. It's like a Charleston style house. Nice bright kitchen. And I'm not going to go through all of these. Let's just jump to the outside. You can see it's a great location. Here's the house right here. You've got the filling station is a local favorite restaurant. Dockside is my favorite restaurant. You've got a boat landing for the community right here, literally a minute down the road. And then the park I was mentioning is right over here. So great location all the way around. Now on to Dulamo. As you can see on my map, it's situated about 9 miles east of downtown Beaufort. It's situated along Eddings Point Creek, and this neighborhood is known for its mix of homes and spacious lots. And you can see it definitely has a more secluded and rustic feel, if that is your lifestyle preference. It's got very low HOA fees because of this nice community dock and boat launch for the neighbors to enjoy. Okay, so there isn't currently anything available in Dulamo, but this is the most recent sale. And this house is 2,340 square feet. It is on Tidal Creek and has a private dock. And it sold for $775,000. So let's take a look. The outside isn't terribly attractive, but it's got this great little dock for crabbing, and look at the gorgeous sunsets. It's all about outdoor living here. It's got a kind of cool kitchen, a little bit different. I like the beam across here, gives it a little more character. Nice cozy fireplace. Nice big yard. It's obviously azalea season here. And there you have it. If you like rustic and oceanfront, I'm heading your way, off to Coffin Point. Looking at my map, you can see it's about 20 minutes east of downtown Beaufort. It's best known for this half-mile stretch of dirt road called Avenues of the Oaks. It's a breathtaking canopy of live oaks. And back in the 19th century, this was actually a very prosperous cotton plantation. And this red roof house was the original plantation house. Very cool. And as you notice, homes in here tend to be very hidden from the street, so we can hardly see much in here. But trust me, rural, rustic, and dirt roads. And a great place if you're a horse lover. I ran into a few riders along the way. Okay, let's take a look at a home that's currently available in Coffin Point. This one is 1,764 square feet, almost on an acre of land, 2-car garage, and oceanfront property. Let's take a look. Gorgeous backyard beach setting. The outside is very deceiving compared to the inside of this house. Gorgeous windows, bringing in a lot of natural light, accentuating the ocean view here. Very nice kitchen. And this house has an elevator. What do you know? We'll just take a look at a few of these bedrooms and move on to the outside. Gorgeous porches, more breathtaking views. And there you have it. This house is offered at just over $1 million with $1 million views nonetheless. And in case you're wondering if there is anywhere to eat out here, I just swung into this Beato's and grabbed a burger. Great local hamburger joint. Now I'm switching gears back to Ladies Island to Tuxedo Park. Looking at my map, you can see it's about 15 minutes north of downtown Beaufort. This is a very mature waterfront community, and it's all about spaciousness and privacy. And as you can notice, there's definitely a variety of different home styles in here on estate-sized lots. And here is the house currently available. I have showed probably a half a dozen times. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Love this house. It's on an acre of land, 2,700 square feet, listed at $865. It's really nice. Let's take a look. Nice and open. It does have some gorgeous floors, real wood, some extra beams for accents. Could use a few updates, but for the price point, you can't beat it in this location. Nice outdoor living in the back patio with screened porches, big yard again, and there's the entrance to Tuxedo once again. And my final stop is just a mile down the road. Looking at the map, it's an area called Wilkins, and this area is on the this road is on the Intercoastal Waterway. No HOAs here. You can see this commercial crab fishing company right on the left. Again, a very cool but very rustic waterfront pocket area on Ladies Island. And guess what? This could be your backyard and you could be my neighbor. That's right. The home behind me is going on the market very soon. And in my opinion, you literally have the best water views of all of Beaufort right here. And because we have such high and low tide swings here, I love taking my dogs out to run on the beach at low tide. And here is a quick front view of my neighbor's house coming on the market. You can see it's very large, 4,000 square feet, over an acre of property, 3-car garage, deep water, private dock with a boat lift and all. It's going to be offered at $2.4 million. But like I say, it's not on the market yet. So if you're interested, reach out to me and get a jump start to take a look. There's no photos yet. Summing it up, as you probably can tell, I am very passionate about Beaufort, South Carolina and the surrounding sea islands. If I can help you with any of your real estate needs, please reach out anytime. Thanks.